The truth about attracting money. Money is one of the most misunderstood energies in the world. People spend their entire lives chasing it, stressing over it, working endless hours for it. Yet very few ever stop to ask the most important question: what is my relationship with money? Because the truth is simple but life-changing. Money flows to people who are aligned with abundance, and it avoids those who are trapped in fear, scarcity, and limiting beliefs. Most people think money is just a tool made of paper and numbers. But money is energy. It responds to how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. If your inner world is filled with fear, fear of being broke, fear of losing what you earn, fear of not being enough, then that fear becomes a barrier that pushes money away. But when your inner world becomes calm, confident, disciplined, and open to receiving, money starts gravitating toward you almost effortlessly. The very first step to attracting money is transforming how you think about it. Growing up, many of us were taught things like, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, you have to suffer to earn, or only the lucky become wealthy. These beliefs get buried deep in the subconscious mind, shaping your reality without you even realizing it. You cannot attract something you secretly resent or fear. You cannot receive something you feel unworthy of. And you cannot hold on to something you believe is difficult to obtain. So the moment you shift your mindset from money is hard to money is available, your entire world begins to change. When you let go of the old stories, you create room for new possibilities. You create room for opportunities that you once overlooked. You create room for success. Rich people do not just work hard, they think differently. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They believe they deserve abundance. They invest in themselves. They cultivate the habits that support wealth instead of blocking it. They treat money with respect, clarity, and strategy. And most importantly, they understand that wealth begins internally long before it shows up externally. When you adjust your mindset, you also adjust your energy. Suddenly, the opportunities that were invisible begin to appear. You start meeting people who can help you. Ideas begin flowing. Confidence replaces fear. And your actions begin aligning with abundance instead of scarcity. Attracting money effortlessly does not mean doing nothing. It means doing the right things with the right energy. It means acting from a place of power, not desperation. It means becoming the kind of person who money is naturally drawn to, someone focused, intentional, disciplined, and open to new possibilities. Money responds to alignment. When your thoughts become clear, when your energy becomes confident, and when your habits match your goals, money has no choice but to flow toward you. And as you step into this new way of thinking, you will realize that abundance was never outside you. It was waiting for you to unlock it from within. The power of energy and intention. Everything you attract in life begins with the energy you carry. Money, opportunities, relationships, success, none of these things appear randomly. They are all responses to your vibration, your emotional state, and the intentions you send out into the world. Your mind is a magnet, constantly pulling in experiences that match the frequency of your thoughts and feelings. This is why two people living in the same city, with the same resources, can experience completely different lives. One attracts abundance, while the other attracts struggle. The difference lies in their energy. When your energy is filled with fear, fear of bills piling up, fear of not having enough, fear of losing what you earn, you begin to unconsciously block the flow of money. You may be working hard on the outside, but your internal vibration is pushing abundance away. This is why many people stay stuck financially for years. It's not because they are not capable. It's because their energy is aligned with lack, not abundance. To attract money effortlessly, your first shift must be emotional. You must move from fear to faith, from scarcity to possibility, from stress to gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest frequencies you can operate from. When you feel grateful for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready for more. Gratitude opens doors that fear keeps shut. Intention is the second key. Your intention is the direction of your energy. You must send a clear message to life. I am ready to receive. Intentions shape your actions, your beliefs, and your expectations. If your intention is vague, you will manifest vague results. But when your intention is focused, when you say, I am ready for financial growth, or I am attracting opportunities that increase my income, your energy aligns with that vision. Your intention must also match your behavior. You cannot say you want abundance while acting out of doubt. You cannot desire wealth while thinking like someone who expects failure. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions must work together. When they do, you become a powerful force that pulls money toward you naturally. One of the most effective ways to shift your energy is through visualization. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself living the life you want, paying bills with ease, receiving unexpected money, building savings, investing confidently, and experiencing financial freedom. Visualization does not just create images, it creates emotions, and emotions are what the universe responds to. When you visualize abundance, you teach your subconscious mind to expect it rather than fear it. Your subconscious is the real driver of your financial life. It controls your habits, your decisions, your reactions, and your expectations. When your subconscious begins to believe that abundance is normal, not rare, you start behaving in ways that attract money instead of chasing it. Finally, remember this truth: your energy is your currency. It is more powerful than effort alone. When your energy is aligned with abundance, you become magnetic. You draw in the opportunities, people, and ideas that elevate your financial life. And once your vibration matches the frequency of wealth, money begins showing up in ways that feel effortless and natural, because you have become a match for the abundance you desire. Daily habits that pull money toward you. Attracting money effortlessly is not just about mindset and energy, it is also about the habits you practice every single day. Habits shape your life quietly. They work in the background, influencing your decisions, your confidence, and your financial outcomes. Wealthy people are not wealthy because of luck. They are wealthy because they build systems that support abundance. If you want money to move toward you naturally, you must adopt the daily habits that create magnetic financial energy. The first habit is creating a powerful morning routine. The way you start your day determines the momentum you carry into every decision afterward. Begin your morning by aligning your mind with abundance. Speak affirmations like, money flows to me easily, I am worthy of wealth, and opportunities come to me every day. These words may seem simple, but they reprogram your subconscious mind. The subconscious is responsible for 95% of your decisions. When you feed it new beliefs every morning, your entire life begins to shift. The second habit is taking skill-based action daily. Money responds to value, specifically the value you create, the problems you solve, and the skills you offer. Wealthy people invest time into learning skills that increase their income: communication, leadership, marketing, investing, sales, or creativity. Even learning for 1 hour a day can radically change where you stand financially 6 months from now. If you want money to flow into your life, you must give it a reason. Skills give you that reason. The third habit is managing your finances with clarity. Money grows where it feels respected. If your finances are chaotic, no savings, no tracking, no plan, money slips away. Wealthy people do not just earn more, they manage better. Set up a system where a percentage of your income is saved automatically. Learn the basics of investing. Track your expenses. Create structure. When you show responsibility with a little, life trusts you with more. Another powerful habit is eliminating unnecessary spending. Many people repel wealth through impulsive purchases and emotional spending. Instead of buying things to feel better temporarily, train yourself to invest in things that increase your financial future. Every unnecessary purchase is not just money lost, it is an opportunity lost. When you start treating your money with intention, you begin attracting more of it. Surrounding yourself with the right environment is also a vital habit. The people you spend time with influence your financial destiny more than you think. If you constantly hear complaints about money, you will internalize those beliefs. But if you surround yourself with people who think big, invest wisely, and grow consistently, their mindset will elevate yours. Your environment must match the wealth you seek. Lastly, practice consistency. Wealth is built through small, daily actions, not massive occasional effort. Consistent saving, consistent learning, consistent growth, and consistent discipline make you a magnet for financial opportunity. Every daily habit you build becomes a signal to the universe that you are serious about abundance. Becoming the person money is drawn to, attracting money effortlessly, ultimately comes down to one thing: identity. Who you believe you are shapes what you allow into your life. If you see yourself as someone who always struggles, someone who always comes up short, someone who has bad luck with money, then your reality will continue to match that identity. But when you shift the way you see yourself, when you start to embody the identity of a confident, capable, deserving person, money responds differently to you. It begins to move toward you instead of away from you. Your identity is the foundation of your financial life. Every decision you make, every habit you practice, every opportunity you notice or ignore, all of it stems from who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who is not meant for wealth, you will unconsciously sabotage opportunities. You will hesitate when you should act. You will shrink when you should expand. You cannot attract something that contradicts your own self-image. That is why inner identity work is the most powerful financial work you can do. To shift your identity, start by seeing yourself as someone who deserves abundance. Not because of luck, not because of privilege, but because you are ready to grow, learn, and step into your full potential. When you begin treating yourself as someone worthy of wealth, your actions align with that belief. You start taking steps you once avoided. You begin speaking differently, carrying yourself differently, and demanding more from life. Money is drawn to people who act with clarity and confidence. When you hesitate, money hesitates. When you doubt yourself, opportunities retreat. Life responds to the energy you project. If you project fear, you attract scarcity. If you project confidence, you attract abundance. Confidence is not arrogance, it is self-trust. It is the belief that you can handle challenges, make smart decisions, and rise to the occasion. And when you trust yourself, money begins to trust you too. Another key part of becoming someone money is drawn to is being bold enough to take action when others freeze. Wealth doesn't come to the overly cautious, it comes to the courageous. Every wealthy person you admire has made decisions others were too afraid to make. They took steps others avoided. They invested time, effort, and belief long before the reward appeared. When you begin acting with courage, you put yourself in the flow of opportunity. Most importantly, become a person of value. Money is an exchange of value, nothing more, nothing less. The more value you bring into the world, the more money flows back to you. Add value through your skills, your creativity, your ideas, your service, or your leadership. Become someone who solves problems and improves lives. When you do that, money cannot ignore you. It will gravitate toward you because you've become a source of value. As you step into this elevated identity, something powerful happens. Abundance stops feeling distant. You stop seeing wealth as something other people achieve and start seeing it as your natural direction. Your mindset, your habits, your actions, and your energy fall into harmony. You become aligned with abundance on every level. When that happens, attracting money becomes effortless. Not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because you finally become the version of yourself who welcomes wealth instead of fearing it. And when you become that person, money doesn't just visit your life, it stays.